What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Let's Play Part 3 for Seleucid Empire and Total War Rome 2. Alrighty. Well, all I did in the last episode was build up a lot and try to make some agreements that were advantageous to my own defense. I went ahead and I made Sardes no longer my satrapy, which is probably a good thing because they lost two of their three regions in the north here. I went ahead and tried to make some agreements in the north as well. I believe I made an agreement with the Galatians and Pontus, so that'll be good. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of an easier time. Made a nice agreement with the Athenians, I believe. So I should be doing pretty well. Should be feeling out pretty good here. So now it's just a matter of, again, consolidating my armies, consolidating my empire here, and really just trying to figure out exactly how I can make everything right as rain. So this one province is going to always be a pain in my butt. So what I did is I raised a new army that I plan on keeping here at home. And let's see, hither 142. I should probably double check here. Let's see. I'll wait to recruit my cavalry for 3 turns. Let's go for some Eastern Slingers. Yes, we do. And I have the food I need, which is good. Gonna wait for these guys to replenish. I think the longest is 3 turns, but I'm not exactly sure. They all say 2, so hopefully I'll be lucky there. These guys should be pretty good. Yeah, all got 1 turn on them. They were diseased, and now they should be fine. But now I gotta turn them into an army, hopefully, that can start invading. I have a lot of enemies over here to the east that I want to get to. It looks like Media has taken some territory, which is good, but they have a fairly large army here that's going to be invading them soon, so hopefully Media won't get crushed too much. I guess I can go ahead and... I gotta wait for this, don't I? Yes. Alright, well, I can't really move as of yet, so let's go ahead and let's end this turn. So, I also don't know if you guys have ever heard of the fact that when Carthage was finally destroyed in the last Punic War, that they spent, I believe it was almost a decade, Rome did, tearing Carthage. Ooh, declaring more war on me, gotcha. But they actually spent almost a decade with the army there tearing down piece by piece the entire city of Carthage. There's really no point, I don't think. Let's see. If anything, yeah, I might as well build an offer because they're not friends with Cyprus or Egypt, so this will at least build some kind of platform for me. Let's see, another bad freaking omen. That's great. Let's see. After hearing the riddle of Pythia of Delphi, I don't know, Chalcon and his wife have decided to pay you a visit. Awesome. Private audience, public audience. Well, could run a risk. Let's just give him private audience. Seems like the most secure choice. Alright, let's see if I can... Let's see. I could bribe him. It's actually not a bad idea. He'll lose gravitas. Let's just bribe him. Bring him over to my party. He lost half his gravitas. That's not necessarily a good thing. But it is what it is. Accept it for what it is. Unhappy populace. That's just what I thought. But they're going up, so that's okay for me. Get the recruitment I want. Alright. Yep, so now Rhodes can go to war with Cyprus, which would be of benefit to me because I feel like having Cyprus right off my coast is not going to be a good thing. Alright, we got one more turn for the full recruitment here. Egypt is here, and then the people who declare war on me are just below. And I'm no longer at war with these guys, so that's going to be a weird kind of war for them to try to wage with me. But again, I have this more private style army that I'm bringing in, or a smaller army at least. Alrighty. I wonder. Alright, well, let's go ahead and bring... I gotta wait anyways. Let's just go ahead and keep recruiting here. And we got 2 more. Oh, nope. Wrong ones. And then I'll focus the rest on... Ooh, that's not what I want. Focus the rest on cavalry, because that is something that is going to be much better once I get this. I'll get some heavier cav that should be able to crash through, especially because in defense, a defensive fight, I'm going to have plenty of pikemen to help push back. But I'm looking forward to, yes, game about logistics. I'll have even better pikemen soon, so it's be good. Unfortunately, it's just a bit of a waiting game, but let's go ahead and just rush on through this. But one of the other interesting things, I don't know if you know this about Egypt, especially the Ptolemy Egypt, I shouldn't say especially, in Ptolemy Egypt, is the idea that they actually merged Greek gods with Egyptian gods to help meld the cultures together. I can take that. Yeah, so there's... gets me every time. Celebrate good times, come on. Oh, good. Then I have nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's probably better than. Awesome, a motivated populace. That's exactly what I want to hear. Alright, well, looks like enemies are stacking up just below. They didn't take this territory. I'm kind of confused as to why. They look like they should have the guys to do it. Media is... Actually, the media is fielding a rather strong force, all things considered. Let's see here. It's not a very good general, necessarily, so let's go ahead and see if we can just provide some benefit to my ally here with some... Of course. Alright, well. At least you finally leveled up. So let's see, I want to start increasing... Let's see if I can get... What's going to help me with my food and public order on my issues of the day at this point. So, what can I do to increase my public order? I'd rather deal with public order, because then it's going to allow me to free up one of my armies here, so... Nothing really helps me with public order, does it? Well, that's just a damn shame. Alright, well, if I can't do public order, then let's go ahead and see if we can get food. I think maybe it was this one. Yeah. Alright, and then I should be able to get... Alright, fertilization, that'll help. And set prices. Alright. That'll help my economy out pretty well. Let's go ahead and give her her advantage before I forget. I'm gonna try to treat her... Alrighty. I could just reinforce what I already have, I guess. But I really like the plus 6% campaign movement range, just because everything's so far away. Let's just go for that, just because I can. I really like that tool. Oop. There you go. And get the Herodos barracks. Alright, let's make sure... Yeah, military presence, I'll still be able to gain from it, which is good. Awesome, okay. What the fuck? How dare you? So let's start to support Media here. Media, Medea. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Alright, they got, it's a pretty large army, all things considered. I just started them. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get for better cavalry on these guys, so I'll just build this up one more time. Let's get let's get some hillmen in there. Actually, here, that's what we'll do. Just for now. And then I can get in some quick recruitment. So yeah, I have 14, so I need 6 more units. That'll be 2 training turns here, and then I can support my other army to go start conquering. Then I'll have a defensive army, which will be fine. So again, everything else I'm just waiting on research because I start off so freaking advanced as the Seleucid Empire. There's really not a whole lot to immediately go for. So a lot of this money is just going to be slowly saving up or just going right into my armies, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So I'm excited. One of the other things I thought was interesting is somebody was playing Pontus. I made sure to research them a little bit, and they actually fought a fairly successful war for a while against the Romans, and they killed like almost, God, I could be wrong here because I read a little while ago, but I think it's like almost 500,000 Roman citizens in what is, you can see, is like the province of Asia here at the time. So it's kind of crazy. Rose defensive alliance. I don't want to be pulled into anything just yet, because I'm afraid that Egypt is... Oh, no, they're already at war with them. Well, no, I just cannot, at this point, put too much trust in the West. I have to follow through on the East. Let's see. Alright. I don't plan expanding north or anything like that. I want to expand east, and I want to expand south. So building up some kind of defensive agreements here is totally advantageous for me when it comes to the west and to the north. Let's see. And this is where a lot of people struggle with this game, and I don't mean a lot of like players that have been playing the series for a long time. I mean just a lot of players when it comes to how to put, I guess just new players, is they don't like to plan out exactly what they're doing, so they'll just kind of make agreements with whoever. And especially in a game like this now, where there's even more punishment for doing such a thing, it's just not a good idea. You get punished really harshly for that. Let's look at this new cav that we got here. So we got some citizen cav. Let's see, we got some Median cav. Looks like they're better at pretty much everything here, yeah. Difference in price is only 10, so totally, and that's just the upkeep, which is a little more expensive. 40 up front, not bad, especially for the stats. It's not a bad increase in cost. Yeah, these guys are pretty low. Let's see, these guys just got a better charge bonus, and that's something I'm gonna really ride on, is that charge bonus. Let's go ahead and get 6 Median cav. I'll just keep that then. And then, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, I'm only at +3, and I have a sizable army here. The cultural differences are really going to start wearing on this one province. And this is where one of the issues of not being able to give a province away really affects, or I should say region away, and the diplomacy panel, because Medea has, you know, I'm sure they have, let's see, yeah, they have some stuff that's going to give for, I guess they don't have really a whole lot for cultural conversion necessarily, but you know, if I try to culturally convert this one region, it's going to try to convert the rest of the province, and that's just going to, you know, uproot them, and I can't just give it to them. I can't just give it to Medea and, you know, in exchange for like a ton of money or anything else like that. So that's kind of frustrating to not have what should be relatively obvious advantages, but you know, man, now being on a road really sucks. Let's go ahead and just get into a road. I think that'll just be the most advantageous at this point. Okay, so he has one more turn. He's gonna be sitting there for a while. He's gonna be moving down south. It's good. I don't have anything else to build. Yes, alright. Ooh, Egypt's getting a little more aggressive, looks like. But, I'm not too worried about them just yet. I feel like they probably have a fair amount to deal with. But I haven't really checked their diplomacy. I just need a support. But yeah, I keep forgetting to use my freaking spy here. Prosperity. Awesome. Of course I expand those mines, baby. This is good. Alrighty. Let's get a little more in here. Median Cav. I don't think I can even use my spy for anything at this point anyways, so let's see. Are you going south? I really hope these guys are going south. This guy's going north, this guy's going south. They have freaking large armies, considering they only have 3 regions. So I would hope that I'm not going to be fighting this war all on my own here. Alrighty. Don't want to put myself in a position for some kind of stupid attack. Let's just take our time here. Off the road, apparently. Whatever. I don't think they can reach me from there. I just don't want to risk having an army march up to me and get me by surprise. That would be quite crappy, to put it bluntly. Yeah, I'm not getting any population growth, so this solution here is just, there is none at this point in time. Biggest one is getting this technology for fertilization, being able to hopefully upgrade this. The public order is only +3, which, with taxes being the way they are, yeah, squalor and slaves, man. I'm finding that this game can have some real difficulty when it comes to public order. Alright, but my population growth, I think, is relatively well. Yeah, this is very good. Current growth rate, that's awesome. So I should be gaining quite a lot. Alright. But actually I thought there was another piece of interesting information I found out when I was studying into Rome before the game came out. Is that Rome originally started as a kingdom. I think a lot of us know that. But actually the general that overthrew the original Roman king, his name was Brutus. And if you know anything about what happened with Caesar, and of course with Shakespeare and stuff like that, A2 Brutus, so it's the idea that, they had a king overthrown by Brutus. Caesar comes to power, helped to be overthrown by a man named Brutus. So I thought that was interesting. Nonetheless, that's something that I've always awesome. More riches. Irony like that is always interesting to me in history, especially when it's not as widely known as we'd expect. Alrighty. Bithynia is warming up to me, at least it looks like. Alrighty. Just not gonna happen. Let's see what Epirus has to offer. Oh, I don't want to do it with you just yet. Although it'd be nice for now, but in the future. What is Epirus? I said I encountered him. Aha, Epirus is a lonely soul in the world. Completely destroyed and hanging on by an army. Sad. Sad day, little Epirus. Oh, so sad. Alrighty. Let's go for that, fertilization, and then afterwards I can set prices. And just that alone will get me some food, so. Alrighty, another full stack army here. Ooh, that's nice to be able to just get across the plains there. I have no idea what Medea is doing, because they lost this region down here, and they haven't done shit about it. Let's see. It looks like they have a fairly large navy here. Either that or it's just an army in the water. But either way, that's a fairly substantial army that we have here. Let's go ahead and see. Well, they're gonna have a port, so trying to wear them out is just not gonna happen. See if there's any substantial generals here. 334, no. 334, no. And come on, buddy. 244. Let's see what he's got. And he's the general of the largest army as well. It's not too big of a deal. I don't think any of this kind of action is really going to be all that advantageous for me at this point in time. But, let's go and just try it. Finally, she did something right. Did you injure anybody? Looks like you didn't do jack diddly crap. Wow. That is a fairly substantial army to be having there. But I think they're also going to be coming off of boats. But those slingers are going to be some deadly sons of bitches. And I'm more of an open field army anyways. But if they come and sally forth out to me, then I will have the field on them pretty easily here. Although they are predominantly spearmen. So I think what I'm going to do here is I will put them into... Yeah, come on. Just go to normal. Ah, God help me. So I have to, like, stand in this freaking thing. It's getting ridiculous. Alright, well, that's an advantageous position for my guy to be in. And then I'm going to have him try to support. I'll have 2 full-stack armies come south, and I'll also be at an advantage, because if I can take this province for myself, this province here, I can convert that military barracks, and I'll get the food benefits of it, and then I can turn that military barracks into a shrine, which will help me with my conversion. So Medea falls after that. I'm not too worried, but alrighty. Let's go ahead and let's run one more turn here. Alright, well, in the meantime, not a whole lot I can do. It also amazes me, like, if you think about all the wars that have been fought over the years, and just whether ones that we didn't know between tribes and you know, all the battles that have gone on before. Yeah, even beforehand. You talk about the possibility of you know, the great nations that, you know, got wiped out, and just how many people have died just in battle. How actually egregious that is. Let's see here. So I'm gonna have almost a 2-to-1 against me here. I have a high amount of mobility compared to them, but they are almost all spearmen. So the only way I can win this, especially because my cav is also only light cav really, and I don't have a skirmish advantage. Yeah, I definitely don't have a skirmish advantage here. So let's go ahead and retreat up. And here's hoping. It's not going to, but here's hoping. Actually, that does work out a little bit better for me. I should be able to gain more of an advantage now. There's one less army I have to deal with, which was a smart move. I dropped off about 500 of their guys. Huh. Obviously, I don't have really a choice. I'm not going to auto-resolve this, so let's go for it. I want to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to be engaging with this largest army first. They are mostly levy pikemen and some eastern spearmen. I'm going to try to use my light cav. I'll use like a unit or 2 of light cav to try to distract them while I use my own slingers as my advantage If I can do that, I think I can win out against the rest of this army. Because I only really, if I have to, I can crash one or two of my light cav into their slingers, but I don't want to commit more than that because the mobility is what's going to be my advantage. Even with light cav, being able to get nice flanks on the side is always advantageous. Is there any elevated ground of any kind? No, there is not. Is there any benefit I could have against having missiles fired at me? Not a ton, unless I want to give them an advantage. I can use a little bit here, I think. Yes. So I can form up at least some of my skirmishes here and some protection. Everything you can possibly get. It's not perfect, but it's something. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, 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 buddy. What you doing? What you doing? Alright. Doing the thing there's any way I can swing these guys back and still have the kind of range advantage I'm looking for, so let's go ahead and put you up as one. And then I'm just going to use them as, obviously, a sick meat shield. That'll be good. Let's see. I put them at 3 or 4 ranks deep? About 4. A little bit less than 4. I guess I can make them a little bit deeper here. There we go. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to want more of that support on my right side, so I'm going to put them there. Put that one here. I know I can take my peltas this side whenever I want. I have a feeling I'm going to need more of my... I guess I really could attack from any direction. I'll swing them here. Let's see, 2 to the rear. Oop, no, that's what I want. Alright, these are going to be individuals. We have you as 3, you as 4. So I have my my strong flank support with my cav here. Let's put them there. Yeah, they're out of fire. Okay, and then I will turn you into, what was it, 5? Yes, okay.
Enemy reinforcements approaching. Must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
Okay, well, good. The reinforcements are coming right from behind. Let's see here. Yeah, they got that front of the Eastern Slingers I was thinking about. There's no heat advantage that's going to be going on. They only have 1 unit of Midian cavalry. But it looks like their reinforcements are going to move up here before I can get their dislocation advantage. There's no real point in me trying to rush them now. The enemy's going to be able to, their allies are going to be able to support them anyways. So again, my only real advantage is going to be trying to hold my ground here with what little advantage I have. I don't have much of one, to be honest with you. Let's go and speed this up. This is quite boring. We have relatively similar armies, pretty much the same thing, except for they have much more melee in the Eastern Spearmen, stuff like that. But like I said, if I can win out on this skirmish advantage, which will be difficult, but if I can, then it'll put me well ahead of them, I believe, just for the sake of being able to pelt down a lot of their light infantry. And I brought these light cav off to the side, both for scouting reasons, of course, and then also for the fact that light cav's main purpose is to try to throw off the enemy. So if I can hopefully throw off the enemy slingers and throw off their formation, You'll notice I only really have to deal with horse skirmishers on this side, which I can counter, and then I got some other ones here. So uh, looks like they're going for a heavy. Let's see, they just have a lot of skirmish, so I might even need to. Good thing I put my elephants on my side here. All right, so let's go ahead and plan for supporting my supporting a four light cav infantry harassment or harassment on their peltas here. They're obviously moving towards my cav. Let's see here. Cav's relatively far away from the rest of my army, but I'm not too worried about it. Again, they don't really have anything that's going to be able to chase me down. See if I can just get these guys. See if I can get them into formation. Yeah. Alright. So let's get some attacks in here on their slingers. These ones are off to the side, so I have the advantage of being able to
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
take them out of diamond. So you notice that I'm not going to take a whole lot of casualties. And here I am throwing off the entire army formation with 2 units of cav, and if this thing would just go the hell away. So then I'll just slide them back into position here. And even though I'm not taking any casualties or giving any casualties, it is advantageous for me to continue to try to throw them off. And this is something that obviously is even more truthful in actual multiplayer battles. I sprung my trap a little bit too soon, but it's okay. Again, I wasn't expecting them to gain a whole lot of victory over the enemy here. It's going to take a little bit more micromanaging in a second. So I've basically wrecked an entire slinger unit. Just going to slow this to play.
Light cavalry! We await your orders. Light cavalry!
So there's the Median Cav.
Light cavalry!
What the fuck did you just do? One God, I fucking hate that, dude. I fucking hate that. Why in the fucking world would one guy getting caught cost me an entire goddamn unit? So retarded. So fucking retarded. Such stupid bullshit. Alright, well here comes main infantry body here. Again, knowing that I have my advantage on slingers, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these guys backwards as soon as I can.
An entire unit has perished.
Only because they were being retarded. Let's go ahead and bring back these guys in. I broke my formation up, but I'm not too worried about that again.
Ready to march! Heavy pikemen! At the ready!
What are you doing?
My lord! At the ready! At the double! Cavalry! For glory! Our order, my lord! War elephants! Retreat now! Our general is under attack. Draw weapons! Slingers!
Jesus, already busted up. Yeah, busted up light cav unit. I'm just gonna use that to my advantage here.
What are your orders? Hillmen! A charge! Chapeau glory! Light cavalry!
What the fuck are you doing?
Elephants! Engage! Hillmen! Ratabat!
Save my Hillman. There's no point in wasting him just yet. Just yet. I guess if I ever want to waste him. Well, I broke through that real quick. That'll be easy for me. Light Cav's time to disengage. We will just get him in here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Rake fight. Let's go. There we go.
The men are wavering.
Dude, this is a frustrating thing. What did they implement with that bullshit? Stop that.
General! We are at your command. Infantry at your command. For honor!
Good luck with that. Eastern Spearmen against my Hillmen that are already.
General is dead. Slingers! Up at speed! Not at the double! Light cavalry!
I have lost the vast majority of my light cav here. Oh, sweet. Alright. So again, you notice that the slinger is completely untouched. Most of my main line completely untouched. I lost light cav. Not really meant to do that kind of engagement anyways. And my actual general raped face apparently. And I lost basically all my small units that aren't worth a whole lot anyways. So my losses, even though the ones that were, look, I already knew I was going to lose a lot of light cav, and they still took, well, some of them did, 21's not very, but 102, friggin' 187, these are all great casualty markers for these. These kill 114, 84, you know, so that was a great victory, I feel. Let's go and release captives, because I already have problems with a lot of my territories. There's no point in making it more difficult to try to deal with them. It's like, that's just the game being stupid. There's literally no reason why they would declare war on me, except for like some historical grievances built into the game. Can't even cross over freaking territory. Alright. Blackmail. My statesman. Ugh. Well, let's go and counter the rumors. Can't really deal with it. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Alright, well, let's go and call this end. There's going to be plenty more battles to come. Hope you guys enjoyed this section for our Part 3 episode for the Seleucid Empire. If you did, please like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Don't forget to add me on Facebook and Twitter. I upload all of it on there, so if you guys want to keep tabs on there. And then I also like to post just some fun and interesting facts as well along the side. So feel free to add me on there. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Chris, and I'll talk to you guys next time.